Ryanita.
Way.
Did he just call you Carlita?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense then either.
That's almost as bad as Carlita.
Great, Carlo. Great, Carlito. I'm getting hungry.
A lot of people are. Quiet. Carlita's way.
Get it up on Carlito. There's a way called Carlito's name now.
What did I say? Yeah, something.
There's definitely not Carlito's name. There's Carlo, there's Carlito's name, but not, there wasn't, whatever.
Give me what I want.
Carlito's, dude.
He's right. When he's right, he's right. Fish. You gonna learn the game one of these days, just so I know. Just keep me posted. Keep me posted, because I'm gonna keep you roasted.
Keep it roasted, yeah.
I'm gonna keep you roasted, baby.
Roast this.
Roast this.
Roast this, motherfucker.
Hey, hold it.
Hold it there, Lucy.
Hold it there, Goosey.
Just your nose.
Oh. You want to give up now, Trouble, or wait? What the hell? All right, let's go.
This is amazing. That's it.
Why is that it?
Nothing but pain. Nothing but
Why
pain.
is it? Why is that it?
That's John Travolta.
He's at the screening of Solo,
It's gonna clean up.
Star Trek.
Well, maybe I'm dirty. I don't know. Let me go here.
Listen to this. The greatness is one thing. That's right, baby.
Get reading, man.
Oh, I think he's gonna see it now.
Quiet. He's quiet, okay? Let me do the work in here.
Comments? Make me take this moments.
You want to draw or what?
Vegas is 3-1. What are you talking about? In hockey. Look at this, the highest ending agent.
Oh shit, that was hanging before.
I know, he's a fish. I can't help it.
It's official.
Look at Julie's right there.
It is official. Let me go here.
You stop me.
Losers. Oh, look at this.
When's that race tomorrow?
Oh, it was today. guys saw Speed too? Looked you right that song, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the song was down
I
by.
was home.
Yeah, he was oh, Vegas, last trip. Oh, show. Oh, shit, fuck. Woohoo! Vegas list for show. Shit. Oh, wow. It's pretty stupid. Oh, wow. There's something about Oakland. Look at that. What the hell?
He sees the cheapos before you do. Even though I yell.
The guy's 52 years old, 16 coach. Just finished through 2001. Also
Queen.
not Queenie cuss there, Skiboogie. Yeah, but look at this. Last
Wow. All right. One for you.
showstopper. Vegas lost Charlotte.
Hey guys, Brian here. Hope you guys enjoyed the game, and let's go over it to see all the stuff we can learn from it. And what I love about Coffee Chess is, you know, obviously both players are not perfect. We're not grandmasters or anything. Mistakes are going to be made, and if one person makes a mistake, doesn't mean the other person is going to be out of the game, because they can make a mistake too. And it kind of reminds me of like Japanese culture. It's like when a clay pot has an imperfection, the Japanese believe that's what makes the pot great, because of that imperfection. You know, I think that's a nice way to kind of view mistakes in chess too, because it's through these imperfections kind of we can all learn from it, and it also makes the game more fun. So let's go through and look at this position. So here, let's go move back. Oh yeah, here we go. So it looks like Butcher is hanging his pawn here, but I mean his bishop here, but obviously he's threatening this check, but Carl didn't see it, so best move here would just be, you know, just to block it. Now the black's white bishop has to get out of the way, and then just trade off, and everything is fine. So that's kind of the first thing there. But let's go to the main thing. I bet a lot of you guys saw this, and it's hard to see when you're the one playing, but the outsider sees everything. So in this position, I think Butcher was doing the checks and cleaning up the pawns, and if you want to pause the video and find the best move for black here, you can do so now. Okay, so one of the ways to come up with a plan in your games is to kind of imagine you had like 5 turns in a row. Like, how would you want your board to look like? How would you want the board to look like? So for example, if this knight was here, then black could deliver mate on the next move, right? But this bishop is hanging, so first move of the tactic is simply protect the bishop. And here, then the next move for black obviously is going to be kind of get this knight out of the way, threaten checkmate. Also have a discovered attack here, so white's in a lot of trouble. A couple options for white at this point. He can block with the bishop or the knight, but it'll just get kicked by this pawn push. It won't even get kicked because it needs to be there, so pawn will just take it. So that's not good. Probably this would be the best move for white. Just think 2 moves ahead, move the rook over, and then on the next move defend the square. But it doesn't matter because there's going to be some pain coming. So next move for white is, black, sorry, is threaten the mate, and obviously the rook will protect. And if you want to pause the video and find the move for for black, sorry, it's simply bishop takes. And now there's a couple moves here. If black's next move is going to bring this bishop back, and there's nowhere for this king to go. It's a discovered attack, can't move here, can't move here, and it can't move here. Can't move here because of the knight, can't move here because of the bishop, can't move here because of the queen. And basically it's mate in 1. All white can do is interpose, and then black will deliver mate, so he has to deal with this somehow. If he decides to take the bishop with the rook, then simply black checks and white moves out of the way, and black picks up the queen. What else? Let's see. So, what is white's best option here? Well, when you're being attacked, it's counterattack comes to mind, right? So knight f5, and you're thinking, just take it, right? Yes, you can do that, but it's just gonna be the queens are gonna be traded off, and yeah, black will be up. Oh, let's see, black will be up a rook. But in this scenario, if you want to save your queen, then just simply move the queen out of the way, and then rook takes, and then white has this nice fork. King moves out of the way, but then deliver the check first. King moves over, and white's knight is now pinned, and it can't. No matter where it goes, it will be gobbled up. So easy win for black in this position. And let's go to the third area here. I bet some of you were wondering, Butcher pointed this out in the game too, if Carl, the pawn pushed first, and then Carl had the opportunity to pin the queen. This is a good endgame calculation exercise. Let's say Carl did play this move. Can white at least draw the game? See if you guys can calculate it. Okay, the answer is white cannot. Why? These two pawns, well, let's first go through here. Takes. And now black is going to activate his king. And some of you might have thought, white can start gobbling up these pawns, and maybe with a bishop and the king kind of hold this, and then maybe get a draw somehow. But the problem with this is, if king, obviously king can't get this because it's protected by this, right? So if king tries to go here and grab this pawn will just queen. So white has to spend time rearranging his pieces to make sure that this pawn won't advance. So king f3, and now the black king comes up, and now the bishop is going to guard this square. But now black king has intentions of taking out this pawn and queening, so white's gotta run with the black king. And now the bishop is gonna act as a blockade, and also pull double duty here by bishop c6, and now it's covering this square and this square. So cool things the bishop can do in the endgame. But these pawns are just gonna start rolling, and white's gonna try to do something, but it's just an avalanche at this point, yeah, white can't afford to take because push and then sack and queen. So it's kind of the game is over at this point. Just want to show you guys the continuation. And black will get the fork, and easy win for black. So that was a good endgame calculation study. And so I guess the moral of this game is, don't forget to look at your entire board. I think Butcher just missed. He didn't see. He forgot his bishop was there. When trying to come up with a plan in your games, imagine you have 5 turns in a row. What would you want the board to look like? And then reverse engineer from there, right? So this bishop was the key piece. So just protect the bishop. And tactics, we're kind of conditioned to think tactics start off with checks or captures, but quiet moves like this can be the start of great tactics too. So hope you guys enjoyed the game. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And thanks. I'll see you guys later.